You're listening to the Millennial Minute Podcast, giving this generation what they want to hear.
What's up, guys? This is your boy Rod, and welcome to another brand new episode of the Millennial Minute, coming to you live in studio. So we haven't been canceled yet. Golf clap, guys.
Hey.
So let's go.
All right, let me say something real quick. No, I'm kidding.
Let me go around
Good
the
job.
horn
You were funny.
and introduce everybody. So first off, in studio we got Speaks,
Hey.
aka Speak Easy.
Speak easy.
Speak Easy.
Hey.
Throw $1 in the Patreon if Speak should change his name to Speak Easy.
Yeah,
guys.
do it.
Oh yeah, actually no, that's dope. Let's do it that.
We
yeah,
like-
give us all
we
your
like that
money.
name.
To anybody that donates, the more donations, the more likely I'll change my name to Speak Easy.
The more ease he'll put in Speaks. Easy.
Ease.
Yeah.
Speak
And
easy.
if you donate $25,
No, we're not gonna do that right now. We're not gonna do that right now. So speaking of $25 and loneliness, we got
I hate
our
y'all.
girl, T. Say what up to the people.
Hi
T.
there, people.
Hey.
And then we also got far right, radical, conservative, all the way coming from Arizona.
Yes.
Alif, Alam. Say what's up to the people.
All right, so I don't appreciate how you label me that way. I am not radical.
That
or
is
red
not what
or
we
whatever
heard.
Conservative.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, of
Like,
course.
do
of
not
course.
paint that picture.
Yes, Alif is not that, but you
Can
know,
we since
like
we're
joking around.
since we're changing names, can we now name him Mr. Magaleaf?
Magalif.
Mr. Magaleaf.
Yes, Magalif. Ever
down.
since that one episode, he told us he owned a gun, which is in the archive of the Patreon. So if you guys want to
Yeah.
head over there,
You want to
and
dig up our secrets?
dig up the
Yeah,
old
those-
Yeah,
dirt.
those
so
ones-
I guess
those
owning
episodes
a
were-
gun makes me a conservative. Wow. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Just what a conservative would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Good job,
Wow.
Speakeasy.
Wow.
Now, before we get into our topic for today, let's go behind that paywall and shout out our sponsors for this episode and who made this podcast possible.
Yes.
Shout out to Productive Culture if you're looking for production, mixing, sound design, or just looking to start your own podcast.
Bang, bang, bang.
Then Productive Culture is where you need to go. They've hooked us up and they've helped us take our podcast to the next level. We were at level 0. Now we're at level 1,000.
That's a lot
1,000.
of levels.
Yes, that's a lot of levels.
There's levels to this.
That's the next level from 0 is 1,000. So
Mhm.
they've taken us there. So if you're thinking about starting your rap career or a podcast, it's time to stop thinking about it and just hit a Productive Culture at productiveculture.com/podcast.
Hey.
And you can find their profile on Instagram
Hey.
at Productive Culture. So once again, guys, we are in the pandemic. So if you're thinking about starting your podcast, hit them up. They've been very good about being sanitary, hooking us up, making sure that we're all staying safe and COVID-free during these times.
Yo.
They are a great partner. Shout out to Productive Culture.
Shut up, productive.
Shut up, Productive. It sounded like the Migos.
Yeah. Shut up, productive. Hey, culture.
All right. We also
That
got to
was
give
weird.
a major shout out to 3-Bit Games.
Hey.
So for all of you guys who are into video games, comic books, 3-Bit Games is the place that you need to go. They
Mhm.
buy, sell, and trade all games, consoles, Funko Pop, shout out to T,
Yeah.
comics, figures, and trading cards. It's a one-stop shop for all your gaming
Mm.
and collecting needs.
Mm.
So have they reopened or did they just reclose due to COVID?
I believe they're
I haven't
still
seen
open.
an update.
I believe
So
they're still open right
They
now.
may still be open during this COVID pandemic. So you can find them at 1600 East Hole Avenue,
Hey.
Space K24 in Pomona. And you can find them on Instagram at 3-Bit Games. So we've been very huge supporters
Yes.
of supporting Black-owned businesses and
Yes.
shopping Black. So
Yes.
give them a follow on Instagram, visit their store, tell them the Millennial Minute sent you, and
Mm.
you will get hooked up at Productive Culture and at 3-Bit Games. So
Mm. Shout out to 3-Bit. Mm.
shout out to
Mm.
3-Bit. Hey,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
three.
Hey, games. Games.
Talk about consoles.
Yo,
So-
this is kind of fire.
Yeah,
Hey.
I know. Get us in the studio right now, Productive Culture.
Hey. We can do that at
This is-
Productive Culture, too.
This is no longer a podcast. We're going to the Productive Culture studio.
It's lit.
It's lit.
It's lit.
All right.
Now, getting into the topic of today, we have a very
Ooh.
special podcast
Juicy.
discussing the idea of entanglements.
Okay.
So, for those who haven't already heard what happened with, Will and Jada and August, the third domino to fall in this whole story. Jada said that she got into an entanglement.
Yes. Yes. Entanglement.
Yes, it didn't seem like she was calling it for what it was, but she, made up a new word that Black Twitter has
I
ran
with
ran with
100%.
and have gone crazy with.
It's been Future wishes he coined that.
Yes,
Future 100% wishes he coined that. That's
he should have.
Yeah,
The toxicness of entanglement is worse than anything Future has done
I can't.
ever in his life.
Can
she
we
said-
explain what happened though? I want to know about.
Yeah. So basically, what happened? August had done an interview where he was talking about how he was hooking up with Jada and that he had gotten consent from Will and pretty much had gotten Will's blessing because Will and Jada were no longer in this, or they were more emotionally connected
they said
rather
they
than
had
physical.
They said they had split up.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So apparently he had got his blessing and that.
This is okay.
Yeah. So they gotten his blessing and.
Wait, but imagine asking someone like, "Yo, is it okay?" Like,
Not even imagining somebody. Like I can't even just say someone. It's Will Smith. Imagine going to Will
Yeah,
Smith.
I
Hey,
could
yo,
not.
man. Hey, so it's cool if I pipe your girl real quick.
That's chill,
what-
right?
That's literally.
That's
yeah,
kinda,
no,
but
exactly.
The thing was, the way August told the story and the way that Will and Jada told the story were two different views. Because
Ooh.
because Jada had to take herself to the red table, of course, because she had to break this down. So
Mhm.
Jada and Will took it to the red table. And Will's side of the story was essentially that there was no blessing from Will, that they had split up and Will was pretty much done with Jada, and that Jada had gotten into this entanglement.
Entanglement.
Oh, God, that word.
Entanglement.
And then
with-
he laughed it off in the interview and was just like,
Oh,
an
he looked
entanglement.
like he was ready to
Yeah,
cry.
he's like an
Yeah.
He was ready to
entanglement.
break down.
He's like it was a relationship.
Yeah, call it for what it
In other
is.
words, bitch, it was a relationship.
I said it for what it was. It was an entanglement.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah.
So basically, there were two contradicting sides. Will and Jada had one side of the story, and Jada had her own side, calling it an entanglement.
Entanglement.
And August had his side, saying that he got Will's blessing. That Will was just like, "Bro, no, you didn't. We were already split up," and that's kind of how things
Yeah.
happened.
yeah.
So we're gonna dive deep into this, no pun intended,
Yeah.
in today's podcast. And the question for the minute is gonna be. I mean, how should we word this?
I don't know.
What question could you ask?
I mean, I think
Whether we think it's okay or not.
was
yeah,
the entanglement okay?
was a little entanglement
Would you be okay?
okay?
A little tangy.
Little
A little tang?
a little tangy wangy. You know what I'm saying?
A little tangiment?
Sour
Did,
tangy.
did the entanglement have a little twang to it?
A little twang? Entanglement?
Okay, that'll be the question. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with
Okay,
that.
let's start with Alif. We'll come back to Rod speaks and then me. Ready?
Alif, we're starting with you,
Set
sir.
and go.
It was definitely an entanglement. Definitely cheating.
Definitely cheating.
Okay.
Yes, I would agree. I think I wouldn't say it was cheating. I think that she just got into like another committed relationship, maybe not being 100% split from Will. So I wouldn't call it an entanglement.
Oh. I think that we're never going to get the full story, full to the extent, because I think Will's eyes and like passion with like it was a relationship
Mhm.
tells another story.
Yeah.
Yeah. My thing is, I don't like the way that she was trying to name it something else, trying to like sugarcoat it, you know?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Like she should have just been own up to what you did.
Women
type
are
of thing.
toxic.
Okay, calm
Women are
down.
toxic.
Calm
Toxic
down.
Toxic
feminism.
feminism.
We can go both ways with this one.
Yeah.
We cannot because only women are toxic.
Yes.
That is my
I
statement.
beg
We're
to
gonna
differ.
tell you
got
how you
10
feel.
seconds.
10 seconds. Does anyone else have anything to say? Since
I
Chibs
do.
is not here. Hi,
I'm
I'm
Chibs.
Chibs.
And that's time.
Fuck Chibuzo. Fuck Chibuzo.
Broke it.
Yes. you
Shut
broke
up,
A
the
productive.
glitch in the matrix.
Shut up, productive.
Shut up, productive.
I know. It's a shame. It's a shame that Chibs couldn't be with us on this podcast.
I know. He would have been good.
He got a little bit of entangled
Yeah, he himself is in an entanglement.
so many entanglements.
with his family
Yes,
right now.
So many entanglements. Okay, so we can go to. I think we should start off with T first because she didn't like the way that Jada said it.
Yeah.
So from what did you watch the Red Table or have you just been following on Twitter?
I did
like, what's
not,
been
but
going on?
I've been following it on Twitter
Okay.
and kind of hearing other people's thoughts on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so they weren't together, right?
Mhm.
That's the bottom line is they weren't together.
From what they said, it seemed like yes, they were split up. However, Yeah, that's
I
what we're saying.
I feel like, especially because they're so public, they're celebrities, their
Mhm.
life is so public. It's a little messed up that she did it so soon.
Mhm.
Do you know what I mean? And then there's all these weird lies like that they never got a blessing from Will. It's like,
Mhm.
why would you make that up? Like, that's messed up.
Mhm.
And then also to call it an entanglement, like, just say what really happened. I don't,
Mhm.
like, it happened.
Mhm.
So I feel like it's best to own up to it instead of
Mhm.
trying to make it sound like
Mhm.
it's not as bad.
What if,
What?
because this was also another thing I was thinking. I want to
Mhm.
hear
Uh-huh.
you guys' perspective on it.
Mhm.
What if August had August and Jada were talking,
Yeah.
and August had asked, "Oh, is this okay with Will?" Maybe Jada
And Jada
wasn't
lied?
telling August the full story.
That
and
could
maybe
be it,
Jada
too.
lied to August saying,
Yeah, that could be it too.
Now, see, that's see, maybe that's why she called it an entanglement.
And
Yeah.
if that
There's
happened,
just a web of just
Mhm.
deception on both sides.
that makes sense.
Mhm.
Like she kind of just got entangled in these lies.
Entangled.
You know?
She don't even remember what she told August.
Bam.
August doesn't remember anything because they
Yeah.
did say that it was like, I think they said like
5 years ago,
4 or 5 years ago. So I mean, maybe they're getting up in age. Maybe it was just like, hey, this is maybe what happened. No, it's not.
Mhm.
This is what happened.
Yeah,
Damn.
I'm not for lying.
Hmm.
So
I did like how you say entanglement of lies. So maybe in a sense,
Right?
Jada was being truthful and
About-
kind of exposed herself.
Mm-hmm.
Just-
but then she should have really and said, you know what, I lied. Do you know what I'm saying?
But you never. But like, my thing
Mhm.
is like, it's weird how you can't be on your own platform and just say what happened because like the Red Table, that's her
Yeah.
platform. That's the whole Smith platform.
Mhm.
So like, if there's any point in time where you can just be like truthful, it should be on your own your own
Exactly.
platform. You have nothing to hide. You guys also, she made the decision. She announced it that she was going to take
Via
her
Twitter.
Yeah, she brought herself
she-
there.
so
No one
like,
dragged
so
her
like,
there.
why are you gonna just beat around the bush and just be
Mhm.
like, oh well, it was an entanglement. It wasn't really like
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Jada had also said some things along the lines of her entanglement was
Why do you say
was-
it like that?
because that's exactly how she said it.
Entanglement.
The way he says
She
it.
insisted.
That's how she said.
She insisted upon it.
Entanglement.
Entanglement.
That's what I said.
Entanglement.
So
Said a
fancy.
relationship. It was
sip
a,
on my
it was a-
tea. Entanglement.
it was an entanglement. It was a relationship. It was an entanglement.
Yeah, that's
Oh
that's
my
how she
God.
worded it. But she was pretty much saying she had made some statements about how her entanglement with August was a way for her to like heal, and like August was also going through some things.
Mm-hmm.
So she, in a sense, she was healing. She was also helping him heal, air quotes, sexually.
Healing.
No.
They were healing.
I bet-
Sexual.
I have
I'm
a lot
calling
to
it
say.
sexual healing.
I have a lot to say once you're
Sexual-
Shout
done.
out to Marvin. Okay.
I bet she was sucking the poison out of him.
Whoa.
What?
Wait. Where was poison involved?
That
Poison.
was weird. Are you done with your statement? Because I have a lot to
Yes,
say about
T,
this.
go-
I have
go
a
off,
lot to
go
say
off.
about this.
Oh yes,
I
Go
just
off,
It's a
Queen.
it's a figure of speech. The figure of speech.
we know this.
Yes. Okay, T, go off.
I personally feel like if you really want to heal, you have to do it by yourself. You know,
Mhm.
there's this thing in like spirituality where you have to face your shadows by yourself.
Mhm.
You know, you can't
Ooh.
have anyone else do it. It's something that you really have to dive in and find yourself, heal yourself before you can present yourself to somebody else and be a good person and
Mhm.
to be in a healthy relationship. So I
Mhm.
don't believe that she was there to heal with him. I mean that's just my perspective. You don't heal with someone else because I
Mhm.
feel like that's just getting two toxic energies together.
But
Yup.
Like, what?
that's one thing that I've seen presented on Twitter. Is Jada toxic
But
for knowing that she's
Oh.
toxic and then
And trying to
allowing-
bring someone
Look,
else into her space.
guys, let me just go ahead and break this down to you very simply.
Break it down now.
Very,
Break it
very
down
simple,
now.
right? All right. I'm gonna use a little bit of.
Break it down now.
I'm gonna break this down like second. No, actually, maybe not second grade. I don't know when this happened.
Huh?
When this got taught. Anyways,
Mhm.
follow me.
Okay,
Math
I'm
problem.
following.
Right.
Wait, math?
Math.
Boom.
Fuck, okay.
Math. All right. Negative
Mhm.
times a negative.
Mhm.
What does that create?
Positive.
That's all it was. That's the healing.
Was that math though? Because a negative.
No.
I think you're talking about like chemistry or biology.
Yeah, this isn't a fucking science
because
project.
math would be negative. Wait, negative times negative.
Yes.
Wouldn't it still be
This
negative?
isn't math.
A
This is
negative
real
times a
life.
negative
These are
is a
humans.
Is it
positive.
Okay, sorry, I was terrible at math.
Oh
I
my
am
God.
I
too,
just wanted to
but
make sure.
We just got discredited of all of everything.
Well, we're not talking about a math podcast.
All right.
you shouldn't
Anyway.
expect somebody else to heal you. You should heal
Yeah.
yourself.
Okay,
It's
so
just a
continue
negative-
with the math.
Period.
It's
problem.
just a
Period.
negative times a negative,
Mhm.
creating a positive. You got one toxic individual. with another toxic
What was the
individual.
positive that came out?
Yeah,
of
I
that?
don't get the positive.
Well, clearly it was sexual healing. That was the positive.
But was it a positive because she had to take herself to the red table? But then maybe the positive was getting more publicity.
Exactly. Look,
I don't know.
look
I
now.
don't
Now
like
look
this.
at this positivity that they have now. Now everybody's talking about it, like us on this podcast, which is giving them more publicity. They're taking a page out of the Kardashian book.
Yeah.
Perfectly fine. And then August is also deciding to, take a little bit of positivity out of this
By dropping
by dropping a single Entanglement,
Entanglement.
featuring
Is it
Rick
really
Ross.
positivity? I don't.
Hey, look,
I think
believe,
positive for Jada, positive for August.
I guess on that scale,
Yep.
yeah. But it's like I don't see that as a positive.
I never said. Look,
maybe
I
not
never
positive
said that I agree.
spiritually, but positive when you're looking at
Money-wise,
business,
yeah.
money-wise,
I mean,
numbers. I
yeah, I
think because
guess
it keeps their name
so.
relevant.
Keeps them relevant, keeps
It's
some money in their
financi-
pocket. and-
Financially positive.
yeah, so I mean, like, hey,
I guess.
that's what it is,
Did you guys hear any of that August track?
I did.
No.
I actually listened to
I
it.
wanted to read some of the lyrics. Off
Yes,
it,
go
'cause
ahead, please.
If you heard any of this being said
you-
about your girl, this
you-
would break.
Did
Oh my God,
wait,
go,
did you hear?
tell me, sing it.
Are you talking about the Rick Ross part?
Yeah.
Because Rick Ross.
Well, I didn't. Well, maybe this is the Rick
Go
Ross
ahead.
part.
Go ahead.
But can you
but-
sing it?
Wait,
Yeah, let me
you gotta
sing
sing
it.
it like
Alright.
Rick Ross though. You gotta say it
I'm
like
August.
Rick Ross.
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
No,
Oh.
I'm just gonna read it. I'm just
Aw,
gonna
I
read
wanted to hear you
So-
sing.
it. I know.
Oh.
Everybody does. That's the first request I always get in public. Of
Damn
course.
it.
Can you sing?
Not again.
Not again.
Fuck.
Anyways, back on track. So, I'm being honest, baby. Don't want no strings attached. You just want a beep that's gonna break your back.
Oh,
In the back. Break your back. I'm half? No, I ain't about to play with that. You left your man to fuck me just to pay him back.
oh.
Don't you know that's cold-hearted? Once you gone, no coming back. Girl, you fucking with a youngin'. I be doing shit you like. Don't be talking when I see you. All you hear's love sounds. Going round for round. You want a blank that'll take you down. Yikes.
Well,
Entanglement.
Okay.
Entanglement.
Wait, hey, you gotta end it with saying most.
Wait,
what?
wait, were you doing
We
the
don't.
Rick
We
Ross
will.
accent?
We will not. Oh, Ross.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, there was
Oh.
actually another one I feel like may have been a little worse. I'm on my way,
Sing it.
yeah. I'ma pull up when he dip. He always sneak me and you fucking. If he see me, he gon' trip. House with no key. Girl, I know I fucked up your hair. Lay you down and hit it right there. Lay you down and hit it right there. That ain't my girl, but I got the key to the crib and to a high to her heart. I guess that was like the chorus.
Wow.
She don't want to label
What?
shit, but she sends. Oh wait, she don't want to label shit, but she needs me in her life. I don't have to label shit to fit into her lifestyle. We gonna keep it popping. Shorty, you my little secret. Just took around your head, girl. I ain't taking off. No, it's wrong, but it feels right. No, it's wrong, but it feels right.
Dude,
That's not
I
And
imagine
now-
being Will listening to that. Be like, what the?
I'm gonna need.
What the fuck?
Now he's got a
Flip the table.
flip.
He's got to give him that little like Hancock. When what was it? When
What?
he
Oh, with
when
that kid?
when he punched the kid like all the way up. In
I think
that's exactly
you
what
would.
he's.
Okay. One thing that because I had seen the Red Table Talk
Mhm.
speaks.
Yeah.
Speak Easy. Did you
Mm.
see it?
Yeah.
So one thing that I got
Uh-huh.
when I was watching Will's reaction to what Jada was saying, and Jada was calling it entanglement, I think that Will was really upset
Oh,
because
yeah.
he knew from what had happened that this was more than an entanglement.
Entanglement.
Because people were saying that August was like around Will's kids, like Will's kids were hanging out with August, that he
Oh,
was around the
shit.
house. And I think because there have been rumors, maybe nothing's been like confirmed by Will or Jada, but there had been rumors that Jada and Will had both been sleeping around with other people for years, that they had had an open sexual relationship.
Mhm.
There were rumors that Jada was sleeping with Mark Anthony, like J-Lo's ex-husband, on movie sets, Will Smith and Margot Robbie. Like these things have been kind of known and out there, like in
For
the,
a while.
Yeah,
Those
in
are-
the Hollywood
those are rumors,
sphere
though.
of.
Mhm.
Wait, say it
Yeah.
again.
You
Say it
said
again,
they're
Lee?
rumors.
Those
Oh,
are
yeah,
just-
they're-
but those are just rumors, though.
Of
It's
course,
not
but-
confirmed. It's
A lot of
But
times,
what I'm
though-
saying, but let me get to my
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
What I'm trying to say is that these have been rumors that may or may not be true,
Mhm.
but I think within the confines of maybe that being true or not, I believe that they may have had like a set of rules to say, hey, if we're going to do this, you need to abide by these rules. We need to abide by these rules. And then we're just going to keep it closed and let that be.
Didn't she say something along the lines of like, maybe I might be in the house with somebody and you might be in the house with somebody else too, or something like that?
She had mentioned that.
Yeah.
I had a friend that had an open relationship, and like typically they have rules. Like you sleep with someone, but there's no communication after, or they don't sleep with them like a certain amount of times. Like, so I could see if like she started it off as like, this is what we do. We each sleep with people, but then she got too deep into it, and then she started lying about it. I could see that happening.
Entanglement.
We just decoded entanglement.
Yeah.
And another thing is, I don't know if you guys caught at the end of the Red Table Talk, where Will, he had jokingly said, and every guy knows this because every guy has said it jokingly, but Will Smith, he was like, well, I'm going to get you back.
Oh, yeah.
And he just tried to laugh it off. And she said,
I think you already
got me back. And then everyone was like, oh, no.
What did she mean by that?
He must have been doing something that she wasn't a fan of. And that she...
I think that's why when we kind of like led off, I was like, I don't think we'll get the full entire like story, because I think this definitely goes to both. There's wrong probably on both sides if we were to really think about it.
Yeah.
Because like that's a difficult, like, first off, I can't even picture having that type of conversation in a public forum.
Oh,
like,
hell no. Yeah.
Like that takes some strength that I have not known yet. Yeah. Because like that's much, like we speak on like, oh, well, I'm mature. That's maturity at its like finest right there. Because you could see the clear like just hurt in like in Will's like facial expression, his eyes, where he's just like, and like every, like we all can read, like, especially if you had any type of experience in any relationship, you can tell when somebody's like saying certain things to like, oh, there might be some more to that statement, or like I'm gonna throw in a jab here, but it's like, ha ha, I'm gonna play it off jokingly, but like in the back of your mind, you're like really, really serious about it.
I think that Jada crossed the line, and this is what I'll say about a man, because all men, regardless of how calm you are, at peace you are, all men have an ego. An ego certainly about different things.
Oh yeah.
And I think that there's no man on this planet, I mean, unless you're into that, I don't know, I don't judge, but I'm saying that if you're a man and you take pride in your family, you take pride in your woman, you're not going to want any news, even if you're not, I wouldn't say allowing, because everyone is free, but what I will say, if you're in a relationship and you have a certain set of rules that both of you guys are okay, and if she were to step out of those rules to get into this entanglement, on top of that, he's going and making interviews about it, talking about it, and then on top of that, your wife is lying to you about it. He's hanging out with your kids. He's doing all these things. He's stacking it. He's stacked just one on top of the other on top of the other. Then
like
you have,
Tetris.
Yeah. Then you have Black Twitter coming in on you, and it's just like the way that you're perceived is gonna affect like how you handle the situation.
It's a lot.
And I don't think that Will would have been as hurt if this was just like a low-key thing and it happened once and blah, 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 blah. But you had celebrities DMing Will just talking
50
mad.
Cent.
Yeah, 50 Cent DMing him, Michael Blackwood talking trash. Like, imagine another man in your DMs like, oh yeah, like I can break Jada off, blah, 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 blah. Like, it's like, nah.
Yeah, that's too much.
It's like, I understand like we're in the age of, like independence, feminism, like all of that thing that like August was saying about like he got a blessing, all of that. It's like, that's not true. Only Jada can give her consent to whatever she wants to
exactly.
do. But men still have their pride for like their woman, their families. Like, that's still gonna
like,
forever be a constant. And the same thing with women. Like if a woman were to have an open relationship, like Tiani and let's say a man that we don't know. Not saying that this is a real story, because
I don't think I could ever do
lonely and
donate to the Patreon.
But, donate to the Patreon, guys. $25. Anyways, but T. So let's reverse the role. So let's say if you were in a relationship, an open relationship.
I couldn't do it. Nope.
You're in a look, T.
No!
Look, T. I'm coming to you as a man. We're coming to you as a man right now. We're telling you what the situation is that you're in. All right.
Okay. Fine.
A man is telling you, a woman.
Okay. Okay.
Anyway, so here's the scenario. You're in a relationship.
Uh-huh.
You guys have a set of rules for your open relationship. And he
Okay.
goes outside of those rules. And that girl maybe starts going around town or going around like just
Circles.
on
No,
social
I'd be
media.
pissed. I'm
I
pissed.
had
No.
Like,
No, that's
How
not
you
right.
feeling? How you feeling about that?
and he says it's an entanglement.
Yeah, I'd be fucking pissed. Like, what do you want me? What did you expect me
Are
to say?
I mean, I don't even think pissed is enough of a strong enough.
I think
word.
it's like the thing that I think makes it even more messed up is that the third party is trying to kind of like, I don't know what the word, like belittle,
Mm-hmm.
you know, belittle the
Especially
other
with that
person.
song.
Yeah, like that's too
belittle,
much. Like
brag.
how
Like
that's just fucked up, you know?
Yeah.
Like that is they have kids together. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, come
Yeah.
on. There's more. It's more than just them two. It's more than just him and Jada. It's there's Will, there's the kids, there's more. I think that's very selfish of him.
Yeah, you left your man to fuck me just to pay him back.
See, that's
Like-
that's why I said I don't like just to pay him back.
So
Now,
then
what
did
is
Will do something?
See, that's
worse?
that's
Yeah, they're insinuating.
But see, here's the thing. Like, yeah, you're insinuating that, but like to get him back, as in like what though? Because here's the the thing is like there was a clear narrative, and if it was that Will did something first, I feel as though Will would be in Jada's position.
Well, black men don't cheat, so that's obviously
Stop.
incorrect.
See,
and
that's that's the other. I was waiting to make that, but you beat me to it. Yeah, this. I mean, at the end of the day, this all just shows that black men don't cheat.
Well, apparently, black women don't cheat; they get into entanglements. Do you see? So, just black people in general,
we don't
do not
cheat. We just come up with a different word for it.
yeah, we call it.
But black men really
entanglements.
just don't cheat. Like it's just we just don't do it.
But in all honesty, could you imagine telling your girl like she's pissed, she's fuming? It's like, yeah, it was an entanglement.
Oh no!
Just don't say it around any like kitchen knives.
Oh,
just don't call it an entanglement.
Just break up with the person. Apparently, but see that's the
well,
thing
it's
too.
harder in their situation.
But
They have
also,
kids.
but also too, it's weird because like at the same time, it's like just to get back at him, but then they split up. They both agreed, like they even said it, like they split up. So like, and it seemed like it was more embraced. Like Will even said, "I didn't know I was gonna talk to you again."
Yeah, he said.
So
he said I was done with.
Yeah.
But
so,
is that because she was tripping on something
exactly
he did, or something that she did on top of this?
Yeah, so it's
exactly.
just like there's just more entanglement.
There's more
It's
to
just
it.
like it's just like, well, maybe you can go this way. No. But see, he said this, and this kind of would imply this, and then but she came back and said this. It's just like where is like the separation of like fact and fiction at this point, or like is this all facts, but like everybody's just giving their like specific spin on it? Like it just doesn't make any sense. At the end of the day, what seemed to come out, I think, is there was something there with what we all know with August and Jada. Will basically did not co-sign something about
Co-sign.
He did not. No, he did not. Like they say,
didn't approve.
Yeah, he did not approve. So there was some type of, I guess, entanglement, cheating. But I can't. But can we call it
wasn't
cheating?
right.
Yeah,
Something
but like,
was not
but
right.
it's just like, can we call it cheating? Because they both agreed that they were broken up.
Yeah, I mean, well, I want to
like.
I think it's disrespectful because they had such a long history. And like we mentioned, they have kids, and I think to move on with someone so I guess public because people knew about it, that's kind of fucked up. Like it's not right.
Well, to be fair, he made it public. I think she was still trying to make it private, but he was the first one that came out on the interview and exposed that truth. So to me, that was also wrong on his end.
I think he just wanted her to own up to it.
Maybe that's all. Maybe that's also it too, because he was like, maybe he told her like, look, either you come out and say this, or I'ma say it, because you know, like that's the thing. Like it always seems to fall back on like something where it was like maybe she didn't want it to come out, or like she was like trying to sweep it under the rug or make it not seem as big, even in the interview. Maybe that got Will like really upset to the point where it's just like, I got to go out. I got to go out public because you're not taking this seriously.
Maybe, I mean, to me, I think that she might have hurt both people, because if August was really going through as much as he said that he was going through spiritually, emotionally, physically, et cetera, and then you throw Jada into the mix, who, in a sense, it seemed like she manipulated the situation to benefit her and to help her own healing, rather than it being about
a mutual
I
healing.
really want to like help
I
this
see what you
person.
mean.
You see what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
I think that would be the only reason he would come out with it, to say something.
Do you think
to-
he's? Go ahead. Sorry.
No. I was done.
Oh, okay. But yeah, do you think that he did that? Do you think that, I know we were kind of saying like, oh, well, it was a positivity, and like all jokes aside though, do you think that that was meant to hurt Will or
No.
Jada more?
Jada.
You think so?
What, the song?
Yeah, because
Oh, I
like,
think it was meant to hurt Jada.
Yeah.
for
Because,
sure.
like Rod was saying, I feel like she manipulated the situation in some way and was kind of like leading on August.
Mhm.
Because then he wouldn't be so upset. If he knew that they had a deal going on where they were just going to hook up, it's not like anything big, he wouldn't have gotten this upset. Like, obviously, there was stuff that she
Obviously.
said and did.
Obviously.
Obviously. Trademark.
That's
Trademark by the Millennial Minute.
that's trademark right
That's
there.
trademark.
Yeah. No, but yeah, obviously, obviously,
Obviously.
there was things that she was probably saying or promising him, or you know what I mean, to make him believe that there was more to it.
Mhm. Yeah, because like, I mean, I guess you can, like, we live in a day and age where like you can just kind of profit off of anything at this point, and I just don't know if you would want to profit off of something so messy.
I mean, hey, that's what sells. Whatever
I mean,
sells.
yeah, but like at the same time though, like even like, because I guess maybe it's also because of the two individuals that we're talking about, you know, like I don't know if I could really just like go in and like, unless there was like some real true hurt.
Hey, nothing sacred when money is involved.
It kind
People
of
do a lot
sounds like
things.
both August and Will want Jada to like own up to something, you know, like they're both trying to get a reaction out of her, and you know,
We messing with the same girl.
That was
They collab?
That was that
no.
was the funniest. Like, did you guys see it was like the viral tweet or whatever? And it was like these
Yeah.
people in the
They're, like,
group message.
texting.
Yeah.
No.
Will should have jumped in instead of Rick Ross.
Oh.
Will Smith verse.
surprise.
Surprise, Jada.
Oh, imagine he
So-
goes in and remixes the song.
That's
Oh no, that would just be so bad.
Piece of my confession.
I don't think he's gonna.
So Alif, what do you think about this whole ordeal? If you had heard your significant other, not saying that you currently have one, but just saying that if a figurative,
Why did you have to?
figurative. Well, I'm just because what about if I say your
Oh, and
significant
then he
other
has
and
a
then someone else is
significant other.
listening that has an entanglement? I don't know.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm protecting people right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm protecting people. So let's say you had a figurative girlfriend that wasn't real, air quotes, and she had told you that she got into an entanglement
with August.
with August.
With August.
with August. How are you taking that? Are you being pissed? Are you forcing her to call it what it is? Like, what are your next steps? What's your
Like,
advice?
if this was all done without my knowledge, like we didn't talk about this at all.
Yeah, let's say if you guys had an open relationship, but she crossed the line.
Mm-hmm.
Same situation as T.
Oh, well, okay. So it's like, so it depends. Like, we have a conversation about being in an open relationship, right? We set boundaries and rules, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
But then all of a sudden she goes outside those boundaries, right? That we established, and yeah, it's a problem.
Of
That
course.
needs to be addressed.
But do you address it by breaking
Yeah,
up with her?
go a
do
little
Do
bit
you
more.
drop a mixtape?
Yeah,
do you drop a fire?
What do you do?
I mean,
it's
You
not
drop a fire ass
yeah,
I mean,
mixtape?
I would
Go a little bit more in
no,
depth.
just okay. I would personally confront them about it. Like, yo, like we said, these are the things that we talked about that we would and wouldn't do. But I feel like you kind of went outside that.
Yeah, when
I mean-
August dropped the mixtape, I felt
I feel
like you
that
took it a step
really
too far.
was
That
just
was a little too much.
yeah. Banging her was not enough.
Yeah. Are you asking? Well, not asking. Are you asking her, or are you telling her that you're gonna give payback? Like how do you go?
Yeah,
about,
like-
how do you
Oh,
go about
that's a
that?
good
Oh,
question.
Because
Oh,
there's no
I would
We can ask that to
say-
you after T.
Oh, just me personally, like after that would happen, I would say like I feel like I need. I'm not musically inclined, right? So I would say like I need to take some time, like
So you're not dropping a
What?
mixtape?
so we
I'm
cannot
not
expect a
musically
single.
inclined.
So we
love
cannot
that.
expect a single.
Yeah.
no, you can't. You're not expect a single. You're gonna
Okay.
expect me to like, yo, I need some time to think about this.
I need some time to cry.
You
in my
are
room.
you
Okay,
are you
fair
are
enough,
a
fair
very
enough.
you are very like
Level-headed.
Yeah,
love to
because
hear it.
you got to think into account what they were married like 20.
But it also depend on the amount, because one thing I will say, okay, Alif, I think that would you be as level headed if you had heard like major details about what was going on in this entanglement?
I don't think Alif would, if I'm being honest.
Hell no.
I don't think anybody would.
Hell
I don't think
no.
anybody could.
No, of course, everyone would react and be angry, but it's like what?
No, like I'm not saying that I'm not gonna be angry. Yeah, of course I'll be.
Yeah,
angry.
but we want
knee deep.
Yeah, but we need to know we need to know the extent of how.
Am I gonna cause a scene? Nah, I don't think I would cause a scene. I would probably I could see myself maybe like expressing my frustration, through
interpretive dance.
I was gonna say that. Why were we both gonna say that? That's a random thing.
I might potentially express my frustration by throwing her head through a wall, but no, I'm kidding.
Damn.
Whoa!
That's
incriminating evidence.
Now that's the rawness
that is
that
not
we
okay.
need. That's what we
need.
Incriminating evidence.
I'm kidding. No, I'm joking. No, not serious. Let me put that on the record. Not serious about that.
Okay.
Totally a joke.
Yeah.
Even though relationship abuse is a real thing in this country.
Yes, it is.
No, I would not do that. I would not do that. I would definitely be angry. I would definitely express my frustration.
Mm-hmm.
And like for me, that would be like on the edge of like ending that relationship.
On the edge?
On the edge. Well, because I wanted to
like that would be teetering towards ending the relationship.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay, so
because you're breaking trust right there. You're breaking trust.
100%. But are we keeping? So when we ask these questions, are we keeping the same like variables constant, like marriage,
same situation?
Yeah, like everything just replacing just the person, but like everything else.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was the same question for T. But the one thing we didn't ask T
you
would
didn't
be,
ask me that.
Would you get revenge? And if so, what would be sufficient revenge for you to get?
I think that you all know, I've been in, some situations that weren't very pleasant.
Patreon.
Get past the paywall on our Patreon.
Patreon.
Exclusive
that
T
story
episode talking about her.
Oh gosh.
Well, we won't say.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Entanglement.
Pay $25.
I think
her entanglement.
My entanglement? No.
His entanglement.
Jersey retired in the rafters.
I am not for entanglement. Nope.
Oh, yeah.
I think to me it's more important to be my like authentic and honest self. And I'm not a person that's like mean and wants revenge. So I would just have to deal with it myself. Again, heal with it, learn, be a better person. I don't think that me doing something and getting revenge is going to benefit me in any way or anybody else or put out any positive energy into the world. Like there is enough shit going on. I don't want to
Okay.
Well,
speaks revenge or not?
Well, see, here's the thing. At that particular moment in time, I cannot say that I would not be interested in getting some type of revenge.
But why?
The reason why is because
pettiness.
It's because a little bit it's the pettiness. It's also too just like the level of like, because like you could see, maybe because you didn't see the interview with him.
Matter.
I promise you, every man has known exactly that face that Will was making in that interview to know, like, bro,
you felt it.
Yeah, like it was that type of hurt. You would definitely be plotting some type of something, because like, and she even said like, you already got me back. So like there was something already.
There's something on both sides.
Yeah, there was something already
but there
done.
Was something.
But like, some type of revenge would happen. To what extent, I do not know. Because I don't know. Maybe this is his revenge. Maybe this is the revenge that he's talking.
Oh, maybe. Like putting her on blast.
Mm-hmm, that could be the like.
Yeah.
You gonna have to know, because like they're such household names. Like Jada and Will. Like that. Like they're known. Like they're supposed to be goals. They're lifelong partners. They're this. They allow each other to grow, and all the stuff that they said throughout like all relationship advice and everything else of that nature just completely got shattered when we all found out about this.
Mm-hmm.
Like the public did,
Yeah.
It was almost on a similar situation when like we found out Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce. Everybody was kind of like, what the hell happened?
Why do people cheat?
Well,
I cannot.
Jay-Z got his payback by getting his ass kicked in an elevator, though, by Solange. Solange kicked his ass. We all saw the video. I would say, T,
Oh my
Did
gosh.
not wear the mask. You just
I'm
exposed your
so
germs.
sorry. I'm very
That's
sorry.
just T being allergic to the BS.
Yeah, I can't.
T's
with the
allergic to
BS.
cheating. You say the word cheating around T, she will immediately start sneezing.
Ew, I sneezed on my phone. That's kind of gross.
I do agree with T's point. One side of me, the logical side of me, says that revenge, getting someone back, will not do anything. It will not put any positive energy back into the world
100%.
at all. Now, with that being said,
Oh, fuck, what?
with that being said,
I'm gonna whoop someone's
the
ass.
petty side of me
Oh yeah.
is also saying, you know what? I'm gonna have to get it back.
But why be petty?
But you got the regular rod, and then
Yeah.
you got the hoodie rod.
Yeah, I got hoodie mellow, hoodie rock coming on. I gotta be. Well, sorry, petty. Sorry, we gotta beat that up.
Petty.
Petty. I accidentally said bad. Petty.
But it was,
No.
but it was,
No,
to be fair, he meant it as in a
I've seen your
PETO.
laptop,
Yeah.
Rod.
No, chill. We're not making jokes about that. Anyways, so the petty side of me would want to take revenge in a way, and the revenge itself wouldn't necessarily be to hurt her, to hurt the other person.
No.
Okay.
But it would be
Selfish
to like
satisfaction.
it would be selfish satisfaction. It would be to internally fill that void
That's
that I would be
selfish.
missing. And it would be
Selfish.
but it was selfish of the other person to do what they did.
So
An
you
eye
need
for
to be
an eye.
true to yourself. Oh my god.
No.
An eye for an eye makes the world go blind, but
No.
sometimes y'all,
In that
y'all ain't got to see
Yeah,
everything.
Two
yeah.
wrongs don't make a right. Okay.
Two negatives make a positive.
Two
Yeah.
wrongs do not make a right.
Two
A
negatives.
negative times a negative equals a positive.
Yep.
No.
So the positive outcome will be that I got my
I
revenge.
want people to let us know. Do two wrongs make a right, or do two negatives make a positive? Which one is it? Let us know.
Two wrongs do not make a right.
Let
the-
us know, people.
But here's the thing. I just feel like it's hard. I mean, it's tough. I think it's tough, especially, when you're married, especially when you have kids. Because there's so much at stake. Like, do
Yeah.
you get a divorce? Do you essentially put your child's whole adolescence at risk just by you living two separate households?
How
and them,
old are their kids?
I mean, they're old enough to. But okay, one thing I'll say is that they're old, but no kid wants to hear the type of things that have been going on about their parents.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
rough.
that's true.
One, that's rough. Two, that's gross.
damn. Somebody's
like-
really sitting out there talking about your mom.
Yo,
really?
mama.
Yo, mom.
Do I really want to
bruh.
know that you blew my mom's back out? Is that necessary
Ew.
information?
Oh,
That's
I think it's
gross.
even
Jada
more-
and Willow, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't
Yeah.
even really touch on the
On-
You didn't think
The-
about that?
I mean, like, we
I
didn't-
think
we
it's even
didn't-
more uncomfortable as kids. To have your parents, to watch your parents have that conversation in front of you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's weird. It's
That's
weird. And I feel
that's a weird one.
I feel for them for sure, man.
yeah, that's
sure.
difficult for
But
sure.
that's why I think that August now, he's taking it too far. Whatever you want to get out
Yeah.
of Jada in terms of what she has to say to you, you don't put it out in a song. for,
that's
like,
that's why I
everybody
was
to
saying.
know.
I was just like, damn, dude,
yeah.
fuck.
Because then you're disrespecting the whole family. Will, Jada,
There's
and
more people
both the
involved
kids,
than
like-
just Jada.
And I think that's when you have kids involved, or in this case, I mean, they're pretty much adults.
I mean, yeah, whatever.
But you
They're a
don't-
family. Yeah.
you don't want to involve. I don't want to hear
It's
about
not
my
their
mom having sex
fault.
with. I don't want to hear about my dad
Yeah.
having sex. That's just gross.
yeah, grody.
It's messed up.
Real grody.
Yeah, regardless if they're grody,
Real
regardless if they're
grody.
celebrities or not, I don't need to hear about their sexual escapades.
No.
Oh, not at all.
Yeah, so August, check yourself, my man. That's not.
That ain't
That's
right.
not okay.
Yep.
That's not
okay.
very cash money of you.
That wasn't very cash money of you. Little
Do
dinosaur
better.
glasses.
Do better.
Yeah, you do have to do better. Especially,
Do better.
come on, we're in a time where it's yo, black people got to come together, and we're doing this shit. We're pulling all of this, one against another. It's not okay.
Nope.
We got to find a way to unite.
At least it's light skin on light skin.
Oh my
gosh. No, you didn't just say that. You didn't just say that. And on that note, I think we're going to wrap it up.
We gotta go.
That was a straw that broke the camel's back. Done.
Now and look at you now making whipping sounds. Whipping sounds.
Whipping
That was a
nouns?
straw.
Whipping
That was the
nouns.
straw breaking the camel's back. That was
That
not.
was a really
That was-
nice straw. Like a fucking.
No, it was a heavy straw. It was a heavy straw. Sorry, guys.
Sound like
And
more than one straw to me, but
it was
whatever.
it was a bundle of straws. Okay,
That was a bundle of straws that
12
broke the
straws
camel's
that
back.
broke the camel's back.
Yep.
So if you guys have listened, we wanted to thank you guys. Appreciate you guys for your continued support. In listening, in sponsoring the podcast. Remember, you can hit up our Patreon and sponsor that podcast and choose a podcast of your liking. Also, don't forget, unrelated to the podcast, continue to sign petitions, continue to fight in social justice for Elijah McClain and Breonna Taylor. The things that are going on right now are not okay, regardless of color. So continue to send those emails, sign those petitions, donate money where it is needed.
R.I.P. John Lewis.
Yes, R.I.P. John Lewis as well. Thank you for not letting me forget that. And continue to support, like Nal had said in the previous podcast, your local reporters and people that are on the ground. And continue to protest too. People are still protesting.
Yeah.
They're still alive and happening.
This isn't done, you know, by a long shot. So protest, educate yourself.
Yes. We're sorry, Breonna, it's taking so long.
Yeah, we getting there. And we're gonna get justice for all of these.
That's another thing I do want to explore on a side note. Like, why is it taking so long to come with a verdict?
We will
definitely talk about that.
We will talk about that in another episode.
In the next episode. Next time on Millennial Minute. Social justice.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about that. But yeah, just continue to educate yourself, guys. Black Lives Matter. We appreciate you guys for listening. And yeah, peace out. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Peace.
Bye.